Hello, this is Unknown Void Cat, and welcome back to some modded SNKRX. Today, I'm going to be, once again, trying to beat New Game Plus 5. Though this time, it's going to be on video, not stream, because the previous time I was trying to beat New Game Plus 5 was on stream, but today, no, there's no stream today. It's just going to be a chill time of me here on video, trying desperately to maybe beat New Game Plus 5. Preferably with a class that I haven't beaten the game with yet, because I've previously beaten, I think, New Game Plus 3 was, what was it? Rogues. New Game Plus 4 was Mages. Base game, without, like, base difficulty once being the mod was Nobles. So my goal is to beat with either like maybe nukers, either nukers, the Revenant, the modded Revenant class, or maybe like forcers or something would be cool, or swarmers. I also don't really want to beat the game with arcanists or ragers, and that one's for a different reason. I haven't played those on the mod yet, but I have beaten the game before in like default game, on video, like the default vanilla game using rangers and sorcerers. So while I've beaten with the mod, I would still like to push them off until I've beaten with other classes I've not beaten a game at all with yet. So hopefully I will do that this video. So for this run, I'm planning on maybe it'll be a swarmer run. I did get a immediate host, but it all depends on kind of like the first item. Like instead of like units, not really the deciding thing, because you can like get one good unit for a class and then very quickly never get like units from that class for like the next 10 levels or something crazy, or like only get one or two for the next 10 levels. But items are a huge deal for classes. Like that can really define a run. Like, you know, getting like for example, like incantation. If you're trying to do a sorcerer, or mage run, incantation is game changing. Like that, like attack speed it gives you over time, every few seconds. That's like permanent for that level. It keeps stacking. That's huge. Like that gives you a crazy run. So like getting that kind of item would essentially be like, you know, you definitely know you want to do a mage or sorcerer run, or like let's say, you know, you get like a item that really buffs your revenant, or item really buffs your cursors. You want a good item to really start off a run, to truly give that prophecy, like truly show you the path of which run to do. And so I'm hoping I get a good one today that isn't for a class that I'm not planning on using. Like I hope I don't start getting like all the mage relics now that I'm not playing a mage, because bro, when I was doing that mage run on like New Game 4, I was struggling to get the mage items for a while, dude. Like I didn't get incantation until like the near very end. So I hope I don't start getting like super common this time now that I'm planning on not doing a mage run at all. Like that'd be a slap in the face. That'd be so rude if the game does that to me. But that often happens, you know. Sometimes my luck with items can be questionable. You know, I might be able to get good units sometimes, but sometimes I'll be re-rolling, and all I get is a lot of nothing. I get a lot of stuff that don't fit my class, or items that you don't want to get no matter what class. You know, items that are just kind of like, you know, kind of trash items. Like, I don't know, like a defensive stance. Like I don't really care about like 10% defense. I'd rather get like lucky strikes. At least I get some gold or something. Okay, I probably need a bit more damage considering how these guys are doing. So I'll get Sage. Doesn't do any damage. I'll just get like a lurker. Does more contact damage and stuff, and it doesn't cost too much. It's pretty cheap. Okay, what we got one green guy, a few red guys. Be careful of the speed up that the green guy is going to give to red guys when he takes too much damage and stuff. Keep my distance, because I want to take too much damage this early, especially because, you know, this is a harder wave. You know, level 3 is a hard wave, so there's 4 waves instead of 3. So I need to be extra careful. extra careful. We got a few red guys, no special enemies, so it's a pretty chill time. I did lose my vagrant there, which is unfortunate. I was a little too reckless today. Need to save that recklessness, turn it into a carefulness. I need to be careful, more careful. I need to keep my distance with the enemies, stop losing stuff. But seems for now, I'm just gonna have to be slowly defeating the enemies with critters because that's all I got right now. All I got is a single host who, you know, it's okay damage, but not really good, but not as the best thing by itself. You kind of prefer if it had some kind of buff, like, you know, more swarmers so that the critters would have more HP, or some kind of item or something to increase critter damage, but I don't got none of that currently. So instead, we're just going to be slowly dealing with these enemies. Slow and steady. Which kind of sucks, considering there's still 2 waves I have to go through, so we're going to have to do that slow and steadiness again. And again. Like, in fact, I was tempted there. Like, I took a little too much contact damage because I kind of wanted to run into enemies because I really want to kill them quickly. Because I don't want to be sitting here too long. Because it's like one, because, you know, it's one thing if it's level 10. If it's level 10, I'm chilling, dude. I'll be okay spending like 10-20 minutes on a level. You know, it's late in the game. You know, I got a good run going, and I like accidentally made mistakes and lost a lot of people. I'm okay to put in the time to slowly beat level 2 units. But if it's like early game, it's like I don't got enough commitment. I don't got enough investment. So it's kind of like, oh, 10 minutes to be a wave this early? I should have bought some more units. But I didn't. Well, I bought that one vagrant, but one vagrant, his damage is leaves a lot to be desired. Especially because like the one buff he gets from being like explorer or whatever, the double contact damage kind of sucked. Now that I'm getting to higher and higher new game pluses, like once again, now that I'm on the new game plus 5, the enemies have way more health and a lot more damage. So trying to run into them is essentially suicide for the unit that you run into them. You know, it's gonna kill them very quickly, which sucks. Ooh, talking about something sucked. I just lost that guy. Well, it's fine. A restart isn't that bad because that thing was gonna take so long to beat those guys if I tried doing that again. So it's okay to restart. So now I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until I get an item that fits a class that I haven't already done yet. Like, I don't really want to have like a cursor. Well, a cursor I haven't beaten the game with, but I've literally done a 4-hour video trying to beat the game with them, so I kind of don't want to do it right now. And rogues I've already done. Though technically that cat is a swarmer as well, so I could have picked it. But I didn't think about it because, honestly, kind of weird that the cat, which honestly I should have also picked it because it's thematically fitting, so it's actually kind of sad I didn't pick it because it's the unknown void cat. I should have picked it, but I didn't because I thought it was just a rogue. Because I keep forgetting it's a swarmer because it's kind of weird that it's a swarmer because it doesn't spawn any critters. Like, it doesn't spawn like a cat or something. It just does like claw attacks, like a few area AoE damage claw attacks. So it doesn't really make a huge amount of sense that it is a swarmer. It's kind of strange actually that it's a swarmer. Like, I would not be expecting that since it doesn't create critters. It doesn't create critters, nor does it have an attack that creates critters, nor does it like do anything to critters. Like, it literally is just an attacker. Okay, let me clear out these guys real quick. It's only level 2, so we can't actually do contact damage to these guys right now. Especially because we have more units, including a warrior who has more health than other types of units, so it's okay to do contact damage right now. Though I won't want to do it on level 3 unless I get more units right now. What's gonna appear? Merchant, I'll take a merchant. Crusader, I'll take a crusader. Get a bit of healing. I think that was the problem I had last run. I need a bit of healing to like make up for the damage I was taking. Arcanist, I just want to increase my damage. I could have saved the money, but I want to increase the damage because I want to get through this wave a little quick. I don't want to repeat it last time, slowly crawling through the wave. Plus, Arcanist is only 1 gold, so it's not a huge deal. because I'm already not getting interest anyway because I'm only at 1 gold. Like, it was another thing, if I was like at 5 gold and Arcanist was there, then I wouldn't have bought the Arcanist because that would have been me losing interest. But since I only had 1 gold, I was losing interest there, so it didn't matter. It didn't matter to me. Plus, Arcanist is like decent damage too. It's like it's a pretty reliable unit. It doesn't miss kind of weirdly like some units. Some units are a little like wonky and can like miss. Arcanist, because it has spawns its orb that shoots like multiple attacks constantly towards the enemies, it's pretty reliable at hitting enemies. Go ahead and get rid of this range guy quickly so he doesn't get a bunch of shots off on me. There. I'm surprised this guy didn't die, but I guess that must be because of the Crusader defending him, giving him that healing. Okay, what do we got? Bleeding Strike, Battling Burst, Deceleration. Battling Burst would fit a critter run, but I don't really like Battling Burst because it kind of goes against the Swarmers, because a lot of Swarmers have stuff that like, oh, you know, like literally if you get more Swarmers, it increases HP and like stuff can like defend and stuff. So having the Swarmers, your critters immediately die because they blow up isn't actually that good, I feel like. Also, I don't want to blow up because the mod adds a lot of critters that do other stuff, so I don't want them to instantly die. I'd rather they survive longer. Ricochets. What do I get? If a warrior's hit, defense. Breaks an area on sorcerer, mage. Okay, maybe we're gonna be doing a warrior run. I haven't done any before. It could be kind of boring, but you know, they are what they are. I'll try it. I'll try out a warrior run. Never done one properly. Honestly, the only problem is the reason why they're boring is just they just don't got any cool attacks. Like essentially all the warriors kind of just do this like very basic like AoE around themselves that are it's not really showy. It doesn't really have much like effect or anything. It's not really that cool looking. It's just kind of there. That's the one problem with them. Like, it's not like, it doesn't have any cool stuff. Like, the Arcanist shoots these little magic balls that fly around, shooting projectiles. You know, curses, you know, are just cool because they're, like, you know, cursing people. And, like, some curses will, like, cause enemies to blow up in, like, critters or knives and stuff. Rangers shoot all these projectiles. Mages can shoot projectiles and make AoEs or do this and that. Like, they have, like, a lot of varying attacks. Forcers fling enemies, which is just cool to look at, and healers are just kind of weird to make a run with, but can be cool. Versus warriors all kind of do like similar things, which is kind of boring, but it's okay. It's not bad, it's just there. That's the problem. Since I'm doing warrior build, and one of the items I got is whenever warriors take damage, they get more defense. I should probably also have like a focus on healing as well, especially because one of the warriors I really have is a healer, the Crusader. And the reason why I'm saying I want more healing is because one of the big things about warriors is they might not have as much damage potential or range as our units, but they have a lot more health and stuff. So because of that, I'm gonna want a lot more healing to take advantage of the extra health. Also, because one of their abilities requires them to get hit, you know, the item requires them to get hit, so they get more defense. Also, I'm pretty sure there is another item that also requires them to get hit, but I can't remember what it is. I would like to have healing, so I can, you know, have them get hit, activate the item, and then heal back the damage they took. Give them a chance to actually activate it more. A visor also kind of works with that, because a visor gives them damage resistance, which allows them to, you know, take more hits. Also gives them the HP shield, which allows them to take more hits. So they also like work. Visor also works pretty helpful. So a visor kind of just helpful for any run because it just has so much. So it has just so much like helpfulness. Like it's just such great support. Like it can literally make you have an invincible unit sometimes if your visor like, you know, leveled up enough, strong enough, and has enough time to, you know, activate before it dies. It can make a unit with just crazy HP shield and armor and stuff. Slowly running around. I swear, this Crusader, right? So it kind of sucks. It never activates, and I'm pretty sure it's because like not only because it's a warrior, but it's also a healer. So it kind of has that like healer cooldown, like that really slow like cooldown because it's a healer, which sucks, and makes it, you know, really bad at dealing damage and also bad at healing because to heal it has to deal damage. Oof. Goodbye, basic warrior. Now my damage is non-existent. At least I have so much defense now from probably activating that item constantly. Get rid of this healer. I hate how he keeps protecting everybody. Also get rid of this range guy. My defense is good enough that I can like run into the range guy. As long as I just don't get hit by his projectiles as well. Yeah, the amount of defense my Crusader has, he's essentially mortal. I can just run into these guys. Especially because he's getting that HP shield and probably damage resistance from the advisor. He should be like pretty good. Let's just mow these guys down with the snake. Like that. Boom. Can I get another warrior? No. Just like a fisherman or something. Just a fish. Oh, actually, a monk is a warrior. I just saw the psychic thing and assumed it wasn't. No, it is a warrior. And actually, I have 2 psychics now, which means 2 psychic orbs. Anything else I want? No. If I bump this up, how much does it get? 8%. I don't want to spend my money though. Actually, I'll spend a bit of it. Just to make sure I don't lose this boss, because it is a boss, and I don't know if my damage is that good for it. So I'll spend these units, especially because I have 8 gold, and buying those units only gets me down to 5, so it's like not that big of a deal. You know, 5 is because 8 isn't giving me extra interest, but 5 is the amount I'm going to get interest from 8. So if I go from 8 to 5, don't matter. It doesn't change my interest I'm going to be getting, as long as I don't go below 5. That boss literally can't do nothing, dude. He keeps getting hit by the fisherman hook, which I've never got the fisherman, so I didn't know it actually works like that. It's kind of cool that like flings the unit like super far away, which is funny. It's funny to see. I'm doing no damage to boss though, because it seems he kind of got to get close to it, which I am not really doing, because 1, it's getting hit by the fisherman hook, so it's kind of going across the map, and 2, I don't want to get near boss because bosses do no contact damage. I mean, bosses do a lot of contact damage, but I have to get near it because I'm using warriors, and warriors, you know, have a extremely short range. Their range is kind of nothing, so I have to be getting close, even though I really don't want to. Even though I really want to keep my distance more. Okay, I can probably kill him now. Yeah, I can probably just contact damage. He has so little health. Yeah. Just completely get rid of him before more enemies spawn. His health is so low that even if I killed him, I could get it through the whole thing to kill my snake. I could tell that would happen. None of these help. What's what I'm doing? Special enemies take more damage from Revenant. Don't have Revenant. Dealing contact damage inflicts DPS per second. I mean, I'm gonna be taking contact damage because of my thing. So, and I don't. Ooh, but area size. Most of these do areas though. So this would allow them to hit more. Deals damage to areas, heals the most hurt by 2% of HP per enemy hit. So I'm either going Magnify or maybe Serpent's Kiss. Inflicts dealing contact damage, inflicts 20 DPS per second for 3 seconds. Or Magnify. I'll go Serpent's Kiss actually, because I feel like I need more damage right now. And the enemies are so close, I don't really need that much area size. Because I don't think the area size... Because you have to be like close to enemies to attack anyway. Because I don't think increasing area size is going to help the range. And so a lot of the area size will be kind of wasted because they're not going to be attacked as far as the area size is. Wander. Put this guy at the front. Not this guy would actually be the front though, because like he's expendable, so he's the real front. But this guy will be next front, because he's a warrior and has contact damage. Barbarian. This guy will go like here. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Now I have 5 warriors. If I get one more, I get 50 defense. Right now I have plus 25 defense. Also a few healers for extra stuff. Like I got a lot of random psychic orbs. Ooh, I need a heal. That was a bit of loss of stuff. So I lost a little bit of my HP that I'd rather not lost. Let me get rid of these healers so they stop healing everybody. They're in the way right now, messing me up. That fisherman hook getting flung across the map like constantly. Healing orb. Healing orb. Give it to this purple guy. Done. Okay, that guy's gonna try to save my ability. I can see the little gray guy, little silencing enemy. Oh, my health's super low. Can I get a heal? Can I get a heal, please? You know what would also be good? I kind of want another mercenary. Another mercenary would be good, maybe like a prospector or something, or a detective, so I can get the 2 mercenaries. Because right now I already have a merchant who's one. If we get a second mercenary, I'll have that chance to drop gold, which is nice because my gold is pretty bad right now. I don't got much gold at all. Also, if I had like a mercenary that is a gold making focused one, like a detective or a prospector, that also can make money itself as well. One charging guy. Carefully doesn't charge into my snake. That would be potentially very deadly. What does this say? All allies when a warrior is hit. I wonder, because I know there's an item that says like this unit in blank position constantly takes damage over time. Does that count? Because if that counts, like that could be really good with the unrelenting stance potentially. That might be helpful. Also, I'm not gonna spend any gold there buying anything. There's no warriors, and I was at 15 gold, so I'd rather stay at 15 gold for the interest. Because you always need to remember, you know, you want to stay at 5s until 25, because 25 is the max amount of gold. You know, you get 1 interest per 5 gold up to 25 base game, but the merchant gives you 1 interest every 10 gold. So after 25, you don't want to focus on 5s, you want to focus on 10s. So like 30, 40, 50, 60. You know, once you get to like the 30 point, you don't want to like sit at 35 or anything. You don't gotta worry about that. You just need to worry about sitting at 30, 40, 50. But 25 and below, you need to worry about like 5s for the interest. You wanna like, you don't want to spend your money to like where you'll like go below that. You want to keep your money unless you have to spend. But if you don't have to, like try to keep at those interest points so you can make that interest, because that's gonna help you make more money. And the more money you make, the better you're gonna be off in the long run, because you're gonna have more money to spend on re-rolling. Also, making more money will allow you to get more and more interest, because you know if you get 15, you're at 15, you get interest, help get close. That's gonna help you more quickly get to 20, to 25, to 30. It's gonna help you get to those next points of interest quicker, which will just make you more and more money until you finally get to 100, which is like the max interest you can make with the merchant and stuff. After that, you can spend all your money until you get back to 100, and just sit at 100. Okay. How much waves are left? 1 after this one, so preserve some health. Though my units should be like pretty tanky by this point. My warriors have been taking my warriors have been taking a decent amount of damage. Also, the charging guy got bugged. You saw him like just weirdly move around. My guys should be pretty tanky because that item should have activated a lot at this point. So they should have like a lot of defense stacked up right now. It'll be even better whenever I upgrade it, though that's probably not going to happen right now, since I want to save my money, and each upgrade costs 5 each, so that definitely make me lose an interest level. Arena clear. Merchants. I actually don't care about leveling up merchants because getting a merchant level 2 does nothing. You have to get to level 3. But the level 3 effect is your first item reroll is always free each level. But it's kind of useless because that's only saving like what, like a few gold. It's like saving like a few gold, but you have to buy a bunch of merchants to get there. So you're actually losing gold in reality. So it's not even good. Like you'd have to be rerolling like. You'd have to get the level 3 merchant super early so you can get like a free roll each level a lot of times for that to even do much. Get rid of these range guys, you need to get rid of them as quick as you can before they potentially mess you up with a bunch of hits. I need a heal there though. Please miss. Ah, he got a lot of hits off. See, I needed to just rush him down, but I was hoping I could heal so my front guy didn't die when I rammed into him, but I should have just tanked it so I didn't lose. I should just like sacrifice my first unit to rush down the range guy so I don't lose units in my middle that I knew were like a lot squishier and therefore more weak to being shot. Ooh, that's unfortunate there. Oh, that's real bad there. I'm getting completely demolished by a ranged unit. I keep like really badly timing his shots. I'm already lost like everybody. It's only this early. Oof, I lost even more. Yeah, range unit warriors suck against ranged units because they just have to get so close and like you gotta be like right on top of the enemies. But if you're doing that, like you're gonna get owned because you know if you get so close to the ranged enemies, they got like ample time to shoot you. Okay, I'm absolutely done, dude. One fisherman is not enough. If the warrior's alive, I could like stack defense bonus plus he can heal himself, but like one fisherman ain't doing nothing. One fisherman ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, he could technically win just by killing, but it's gonna be slow and also require me not to make a mistake like that. which was like 2 waves left. It was kind of inevitable I'd make a mistake like that. It's the sad thing. I kind of want something better to start off with than a host. I guess I will go host actually. Never mind. They said nah, you better go for a host. They essentially tell me I know. They're going for it. Like take it now. Well, maybe this will be our Swarmer run. Maybe this will finally be the Swarmer run. And this time we actually have a few other units to back up the Swarmer until we get more Swarmers. So I won't have the same problem before of like getting stuck in level 3 because I have no damage. Ooh, King super early is amazing. He drops. He's gonna be getting two. He's like it only takes 2 levels for him to make him back his money because he drops 2 gold every time he dies. Plus, when he dies, he drops a bunch of ricocheting, piercing bullets that do a bunch of damage. So you can just kill him like the last wave, and it'll do a bunch of stuff. Oh, I didn't notice there's a Swarmer there. I should have bought that though. So I'm gonna have to lock. Though it's kind of fine to lock here because like Marg is also like decent healing as well, especially if you get another healer to heal the Marg back up so he doesn't die. That's fine. Okay, so what you want to do is like wait until it's like level 2 or something, or wave 3, and then kill the king so he drops a bunch of bullets and gives me the gold. So I don't gotta be super accurate with the timing because it is still very early. Like later levels, you want to make sure you know you save it until late. But early levels, there's not that much enemies, so the bullets aren't gonna be getting used up until the last wave. Okay, now we gotta get rid of him though, so I can pick up my money. And see how it just immediately cleared that wave. He's so good to get early, especially because he's also a mercenary, which means if I get a merchant, that means I already have 2 mercenaries, which would mean that 8% chance, which is nice. 8% chance for gold. Okay, get these guys. Level 3 hard wave. Hopefully I get either a good item for either A, Swarmers, if I go Swarm build, or either maybe a mercenary, because I do have a king, which is pretty good. Mercenary, and if I get a merchant stuff, maybe I go for a mercenary build. If I get a mercenary item, depends on what I get though. Swarmer item, I go for Swarmers. Mercenary item, I go for mercenaries. Depends on what I get. Man, look how cleared out those guys are getting because of like these projectiles from the king. King absolutely demolished them. They got absolutely wrecked. Okay. Awakening is a mage item. Inoculate is a healer item. Whispers of Doom is a curse item. Claustrophobia is fine, but I don't really want it. It's fine for anything, but I don't really want it. Nest is a critter item, so I guess I'm going for critters. Extra critter damage. Any of these? Nope. No need for any of these. None of these fit. Yep, definitely going for critter. I mean, it also makes sense to go for critters because now I have like two, because I also have 2 swarmers got the Beastmaster and everything, so I already made sense for critters because of that. Oh, I lost my king super early that time. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I just wasn't paying attention for a second. I was too busy talking. Luckily, it's fine. Still very early, and this level has less waves than last one, so the king bullet will essentially last until the very end, even if I died that early. Ooh, merchant, nice. Now I have 2 mercenaries. Good. And then I'm gonna get a cleric, so that the martyr stays alive, and we get extra healing. Swarmer, extra hits. So what does the Beastmaster do again? Oh yeah, he has to crit. That's unfortunate. Not the best Swarmer for what I need. You know, I'll probably replace him when I get a better one, but you know, he's still Swarmer nonetheless, so I at least get that family bonus, so he makes my host and stuff better. Plus, you don't actually need the rogue bonus to do crits with rogues if you have like a Beastmaster or Jester, because, not Jester, whatever the other one that has to crits, like the Druid or whatever or something. Essentially the rogues that have to crit for their ability to activate already have like their own individual crit chance separate from other rogues. So they have their own special, like base crit chance just to make it so that they can, you know, actually use their ability even if, you know, you don't have a bunch of rogues to activate the family bonus yet. Which is not. Wait, gold! Oh, missed it. It was right there. Host. Can upgrade it. Blight, a little bit of damage for a speed boost. Actually, Blight's pretty good for speed boost. In fact, thanks to him leaving that trail that the speed boost enemies will run right into. And the amount of damage I have should be fine because King is actually really good for boss battles because there's not going to be multiple different waves. It's just that one straight wave. So King's perfectly fine for this kind of thing. Like King can absolutely demolish. Like look how low his health's already gotten. Already dead. Oop, pick up that gold. Eye for an eye. Nope, nope. Position 1 throws homing bolts that deal damage. Throws homing bolts that deal damage on a critter's death. Perfect, dude. That's exactly what I need. Another crit. Also, this also perfect. Another critter. The Necromancer. Make sure to put the blight in the back. Need to remember that always. Yep, raises zombie critters out of enemy corpses. Also, I kind of want him to be more front because I need to like kind of have him in the front so I can like move him to like places that have critters. And let's go. Now I should have more critters, and which is double good considering I have that ability that shoots bullets every time a critter dies, because that means more critters I have, the more chance I have ability to activate. And the ability is only going to be better when I upgrade it, so you're just shooting more bullets for more damage. So this definitely, like, seeming like definitely, this is the critter build. The build where the critters will thrive. Oh, get away from there. Once it gets to wave 4, I'll probably kill the king, so that I can get more gold. Well, I guess he's dying right now, actually, because I ended up messing it up. Something. Ooh, get that gold for the wave ins. Or for the level ins, I mean. Ooh, pick up that gold. Get this gold. Man, I'm already getting so much advantage from having 2 mercenaries. Getting 2 mercenaries this early is so good. Get that all that extra gold. It helps you just be in such a better position. It helps you like hit max interest super early, which, you know, 100 gold super early, which means you're getting all the interest super early, which means you have more ways for you to take advantage of the king, which is just so good. I shouldn't have let the king die that early. That's unfortunate. Okay. But it's fine. My damage is, it's early enough. My damage is good enough right now that I can survive. Especially with all these zombie critters, dude. I got like crazy zombie critters. There's a crazy amount of them. and they're all doing so much, and they're all doing way more damage because, you know, they die, I shoot bullets, that home, so they're actually gonna hit properly. Plus, they do more damage because I have the nest item. I'm pretty sure the nest item is called, the one that makes it so that they do more damage. They'll do more if I upgrade it. Now I just want to get a decoy. Decoy would also be pretty good. Seamstress. I'll actually get Seamstress even though it doesn't fit thing. It's like a nice thing to have. Because since it gives sewn, so I'm gonna be able to do more damage to enemies. So it's good to have. Gambler. I have so much money, Gambler, that I'm actually kind of fine right now. It will knock me down away from 100, but that was fine. I was already gonna get knocked down by Seamstress enemies. What I want is the decoy or whatever the thing is. Yeah, makes it so critters will block projectiles, because with the amount of critters I'm getting from Necromancer and everything, and you know, because they're getting more and more HP from like the family bonus, that's gonna make it way easier to deal with like the exploding enemies and the ranged enemies. You know, because I'll have the critters essentially taking the hits for me, which is so good because those ranged projectiles can be killer. They can mess you up bad. Deal with them. Okay, luckily I kept my king until the second last rave, so I can go ahead and use it now. Clear out some enemies, and there's a few bullets will still be left for this last wave, and I can go pick up any gold. Man, level 9 is usually real bad. Like you saw that last run, it was pretty bad. Oh, there's a gold down there to get. But you can usually see that level 9 is usually bad because all those ranged enemies, but this time, because I had like critters that they can go pretty far, you know, you don't have to be close to enemies to attack. It's pretty good. Also, invasive species is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So good for a critter run, dude. I've never had this for a proper critter run. I'm pretty sure the only time I ever had it was for like a run that like technically had some critters. I think like a rogue run where I had like a thing that was, or either a rogue run or a run where I had a infesting strike. And so I was like technically making critters because of that, but it wasn't like an actual proper critter run where I make a lot of critters. But now, this is so good because this, one, I don't have to re-roll, so getting this immediately is amazing. Plus, if I get this up to max level, 60% chance of double critter duration. That's crazy, dude. I already have a lot of critters. This just makes it so I have even more. Which, when you consider the fact that if I can get like the decoy thing I was talking about, this will make it such a guaranteed to block any projectiles. Because more critters, more chance to block projectiles. So good. Now I just need to get more critters. I wonder if it activates for Toy Master. Like, will it make it Toy Master shoot 2 toys at the beginning of a round, potentially? Like, will it make Toy Master have a 60% chance to shoot more toys? Oh, I lost a lot of people early. That was unfortunate. I was too distracted by like, all this. Too distracted by like all these excitement for getting this amazing thing. Also, I think it works on Necromancer. Now Necromancer is like spawning multiple units from each dead unit, which is amazing. Each dead enemy is like spawning potentially like double critters now, which is so good. Like, look at all these zombie critters, dude, across the map. It is crazy. Oh, I'm losing a lot of people. Ooh, last wave. I need to make sure I pick up any gold on the map. Okay, anything I want? I'll upgrade some stuff. Probably upgrade Nest first, since it gives them more damage, and then I'll slightly upgrade Crack first. I won't get to level 3 because I'm gonna keep my 100 gold interest. How much is this guy's also crazy things? Gambler's doing like 200 damage. It's crazy how much gold I'm just making. But yeah, Crack Burst now is shooting 2 homing projectiles that deal 50 damage now on critter death, which is nice. And since I have so many critters, this thing's gonna be shooting so many bullets, especially because they're increasing, especially because they're shooting double and not one anymore. So good. Just absolutely amazing right now. The only problem is I'm still kind of vulnerable at the beginning because it takes a bit for my critter size to get like bumped up, because most of my critters right now are coming from like a Necromancer who requires enemies to die before he can start summoning stuff. Because a lot of my other things that make critter is just like my Beastmaster and the host, who the host only makes 2 critters every once in a while, and the Beastmaster requires to crit, so they're not as strong making critters. It's mostly the Necromancer, so I'm going to be very vulnerable at the beginning of waves, so I gotta be careful about that. Like, look at all these just homing projectiles, and it's amazing. Like, and the thing that makes it so good is that it's homing. If it wasn't homing, it'd actually be kind of bad because it wouldn't really be able to do as much. Because if it wasn't homing, it would often miss. Because, like, for example, I remember there's a it'd probably be like the Vash, like the Vash Revenant. It's like a Revenant's like Vash. It shoots a projectile anytime an enemy dies, but it kind of sucks. Because, you know, so it shoots from itself, so similar to this, which shoots from, you know, a unit, like position 1. Problem is, because it just shoots, it doesn't home, it oftentimes misses. But, that shouldn't be a problem with these guys, because... This creates 2... That should be a problem with this one, because it homes. Also, it shoots so much more. Replace it with a Princess, I think Princess is better for what I'm doing. Also, increases healing effectiveness, so I think it also buffs Martyr, which is nice. Blight. Is Blight any... Actually, I'm gonna get rid of Scout. Get rid of Scout. Replace it with... Oh, actually, I shouldn't have gone rid of Scout because that was 3 rogues, which gave me that bit of a crit chance. So that actually wasn't a good idea. So actually, I should get rid of Blight. Replace it with Samurai. I need to, like, move some of these guys around so you can actually see. Because, like, having these, now that makes my Beastmaster actually can activate a decent amount of times. Amplifies allies buffs, things in order, damage, back speed. I prefer other buffers, honestly. What does Bartender do? Every 14 seconds heals 3 units by 8. Wait, heals 3 units with the lowest HP by 15% of X. X is how much damage your team has dealt. I actually prefer that than Princess. I don't want to have too many healers, so I'm not going to get too many. Chronomancer should be good. Doesn't really fit with a Necromancer, because Necromancer is like does his own thing. Up to 10 at once. So it actually has a, so there is no max how many can be on the map. I was wondering, because I remember there being at one second, so I was wondering how there's so much at once. No, there's no max to how many it can make. There's just a max of how many it can make at once. There can be like a bunch of this. There can be a bunch existing. He just can't make more than 10, like creating them. But there can actually be more than 10. Okay, that's how it works. I was wondering, because I feel like I remember. Because I remember seeing anything once. And I'm gonna get the Chronomancer, so make everybody attack faster. Not really good for Necromancer, but is good for Host and like Beastmaster and stuff. Prospector's actually pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of the Cleric. I don't need 3 healers. Get rid of Prospector, bit more money. And it means I have 4 mercenaries, so 16% chance for more money, which is cool. Buff that Chronomancer. Oh, I actually went. Whoops, I spent too much money there. I went below 100. Whoops. We need to kill the shooter as quick as we can so he doesn't like get a bunch of hits off of me before I can get stuff built up. Oh my god, this is the worst elite to fight this kind of build. No way. Oh my god, this build was so good and it lost there. That's sad. That's really sad. That build was going pretty good, but I guess that's literally the thing I was mentioning before, where I said it really relies on the Necromancer, and the Necromancer needs time to build up. That made it really bad against that shooter elite, because the shooter elite, you gotta be as quick as you can for it, because it literally evaporates your team in like seconds. You gotta be fast. You gotta be crazy with it. So that's sad. Very sad. Quite sad indeed. Especially because I was getting like literally everything in the world you'd want for a Swarmer build, dude. An invasive species, hive, a good amount of critters, that whatever that thing was, I can't remember its name anymore, the thing that was causing my critters to, you know, spawn, causing me to spawn homing things whenever my critters died. That was so good. But it just couldn't be, it was literally just because that one elite. Like if I'm pretty sure, if I had got the bomb elite, I probably would have thrived, because it wouldn't have been able to, it would have done a lot of damage, but it wouldn't have done as much. It wouldn't have been able to evaporate me as fast. I would have more chance. But the other problem is bosses don't spawn as much enemies as regular waves, so that also kind of hurts because the Necromancer wouldn't have as much of a chance to activate as the thing. Necromancer needs a lot of dead enemies to activate, and there wasn't as much dead enemies as the thing. It was just a horrible matchup for that build. Build was great at everything but that specific setup. Also, this Cyboom is doing crazy. I think that's his name, right? I already forgot. It is something like Psy something. Yeah, Cyboom is doing crazy damage. Psychic. Blight. Have Blight in the back. Get that bit of damage. Do 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 do. I wonder which run I'm gonna go for. It depends what item. I have the stuff to go for a psychic run. Never really done a proper psychic run, but it's a possibility because I do have 2 psychics. Also have the stuff for like a nuker run, maybe, because I do have like this Cyboom as a nuker. And I also have stuff for Swarmer again, because I do have Swarmer. I have Host. Depends on what item I get. I have 3 potential chances for a build. So which one will it be? That is the question that we will see in a few seconds. Okay. Unstable Essence is a Revenant. I don't really go. I have a Revenant, but I'm not as much for that. This is 4 more damage, mages and sorcerers. Attack speed, intimidation, death's touch. Every second, Revenants take damage, and you know what? I will go for a Revenant build. Never mind. I'm actually gonna go for a Revenant build. I changed my mind now. Too much stuff appeared. It's gonna have to be a Revenant build then. Because I kind of want to do it because it's one of the modded classes. So since I'm playing the mod, it feels like right to beat the game with the classes the mod wouldn't, like the completely new class the mod adds. Which I've done that with nobles. Like I've beat nobles on the base difficulty with this mod. But I've never beaten the game with revenants. So it'd be interesting to try. It'd be interesting to try. Especially because some of them have some interesting abilities. Kind of weird abilities, kind of hard to use abilities. Some of them are pretty close range, but cool abilities is the thing. Cool abilities is what they have. Problem is they can do a lot of damage to themselves because one, this item does damage, and also some of them, like for example, like the martyr does damage to itself. So other stuff do damage to itself. So that is one weakness this build might have. The revenants potentially have though. Also, some of the revenants require enemies, your own units to die for them to even do anything. Like there's one of them that resurrects units. There's one that makes graves on dead units, your dead units. So that is going to be like a more complicated thing though. It's a bit more complicated because losing a lot of units can very quickly put you in a lot of danger. Is the problem. Be a fine line you have to draw with the revenants. If I can even start revenant run, because I have not gotten much revenants yet. I only have this one blight, so I have the item for revenants, but I don't really have that much revenants currently. I need to actually start getting some soon. Also, next time a shop appears, I also need to get. I mean, not shop. Next time item wave appears, I'm also going to need hopefully get another revenant item, or one that at least works pretty well with revenants, or just with any build. Light. I'll take these 2 just because I need damage. Because we're on a boss. Put these also kind of at the front as well. Not this one, but like this one because he does contact damage as well. I should put him completely at the front since he does more contact damage. And make sure the light is always at the back. So we can actually activate the ability properly. And that messed me up. I got completely cornered off. The boss was going down. The enemies were going up. I got completely cornered there. That was unfortunate. These have like the seamstress though, which give me a lot of AoE attack. Let me clear out those crowds pretty quickly, and also made sure I can actually attack the enemy as I was attacking the crowds. Because one problem sometimes with boss is like sometimes a crowd of enemies will constantly be blocking the boss and will prevent you from actually doing damage to it. But the seamstress and the zones aspect, stops that. It actually allows you to keep doing damage to the boss as well, which is good. Oof. Oof. Ah. I thought I was a bit more tanky than that. I assumed that I thought my advisor gave more HP shield than that, so I wasn't as worried, but it did not. I was like, the boss is like essentially dead. My Blight's gonna survive because he should have HP shield. Should he? With how long he's been alive, he should get HP shield from the advisor. He did not. I kind of forgot that, this isn't, like a level 3 advisor like I've had in some of my good runs that I'm used to. This was a level 1 advisor that's not that good by itself. I think it needs some level ups first. Need some level ups or some librarian monocle to like stack on top of it. This is the thing. Maybe I'll go for a Revenant build again. It's seeming like it might be the case with how things are shaping up. Got that Blight immediately. And I also got that level up to it. Now, it didn't like fully level the unit, but I did get another Blight, so it'll soon get to level 2 as well, which means more damage with it. Oh, my Blight got hit a little there. Not great, but it's fine. Not that big of a deal. Big of a deal. Okay. Finish this wave off. Just go and run into them. My extra contact damage, go ahead and finish the wave. Since it's only level 2, don't matter if we lose some units. We'll survive. Okay. And then we're getting no. No. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum. Man, that thing was quick. Let me heal up though. My cleric took a decent amount of damage there. Lead them with the Blight Tail again. About to anger all the enemies, which caused me to lose some people, unfortunately, but it's fine. The Blight's the main damage dealer anyway. We'll survive. We'll survive off just the Blight. As long as the Blight doesn't die, we're good. Though he's not going to be very good against these ranged enemies, though. But I still have the Vagrant as well, so the Vagrant can deal damage. Even though he doesn't do that much damage, he can still slowly, over time, deal with the ranged enemies. Plus, as long as we deal with the other waves, we'll just be able to like beat the ranged enemies through contact damage since early enough. Especially because we have a cleric to heal. Though, actually, there's 3 of them, though, so if we try to go for contact damage, we may very quickly die is the problem. Like that. Like that. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do reason. I'm gonna wait until I get something good. Try to get something good to start off with at least. Something good to start a run. Something good from the class I'm planning on actually doing. Explosivio. Curses enemies, explodes on deaths. It's a nuker. Maybe we'll finally have a nuker run. I haven't even gotten close to starting a nuker run because every time I buy a nuker, I never get a item from them. In fact, I feel like I rarely see items from them. So I've just never had a chance. Man, that was a crazy chain reaction there. Come on, curse them. Boom. Just chain reaction, one blows up, which causes the other blows up, which blows all of them up. Okay. Boom. Throw you at the front, so you can do the contact damage with a root. Critter, a little critter. Wait till you get cursed so I can run into them, make them explode. Wait for them to come back again. Guys back. Yep. Oh, I should go heal my person first though. Heal. Oh, they all blew up. Can you do another curse? I don't really need it because it's the last wave, but I want to see it. It's just cool to look at. It's interesting to look at. Okay. Advisor. A Blight at the back. And Cryomancer as well. Since it kinda... Cryomancer's a Voider. Voiders they do damage over time, not AoE like these nukers, but both of them have like big things like areas, so they both benefit from magnify. So potentially if I get magnified, that's both good for both nukers and voiders, so it's fine to have like a few voiders on top of my nuker build until I get full nukers. If I even do a nuker build, it still depends on whether or not, you know, I get the stuff. If I get an item and not like another swarmer item or revenant item or something. Boom. Okay. That's a little bit of enemies. Finish them off. Like that. Okay, what is there? Awakening mages. Taunt is for constructs. This is for enemies dies. Projectiles create flame piling. Doesn't really work for anything. Payback if enchanters hit. Not really do enchanting. AoE. Okay, Amplify works for nukers. AoE damage. Okay, merchant. Merchant. Oh, I should have moved the blight to back again. Whoops, forgot about that. Bum, 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 save my money, so I sit at 10 interest. And I once again forgot that I need to put the blight to the back of the snake again. That's fine, coverage should be fine, high enough. Man, I really wish I had to start with a real quick king. King was so good. That run was doing so good, look at all that money and stuff. And then it sadly fell apart. Sad. That's the danger of those shooter elites do. Those shooter elites suck. Honestly, I probably should have just spent all my money there, even though I was going to lose all my 100 interest. Considering I had a prospector, all stuff, and like a merchant, prospector, king, I could have made it back quickly. So I really should have just spent all my money, just considering that is, you know, since it was a shooter elite, and the shooter elite is always like so killer, dude. I should have just spent more money. Oh my god, I lost everybody there. Oh my god, it looks so bad. It's fine though, it's still early enough, I got enough damage. The blight will carry. The blight will carry. As it always does if I'm early enough in the waves. Also I got a host too, which is great. Well, the blight has to carry now because the host is gone. But unfortunately the host not the best with dealing with like healers though. Though luckily the healer's low enough health I can just kill with contact damage. Now I just gotta not get hit by these guys though as I kill them with the blight tail. Should be fine though. Okay. You guys good? Perfect. Just don't get hit as I finish the last two guys off. Last guy, a single guy off. Just got finished. Oh my god. Okay. Because I'm trying not to get too close. I gotta get close enough to hit him, but I was trying not to get too close because I was literally like maybe 1 or 2 hits away from dying. Okay, an elite. Albotica dancer. Help. Make sure to put the blight at the back this time. Dancer will help keep them like a good distance away. You know, give me some safety. Dancer will help make sure they keep the enemies, you know, don't get too close to me. Especially because there's a speed elite, you know, make sure that when they dash that they might, you know, get flinged away from me. Not cause me too much of a problem. Man, I immediately lost somebody. Sad. So, too quick. Heal up, so I don't lose even more people. I've just already lost 2, and the boss isn't even half health. It's a sad thing. No, even more people. Okay, can I get this health orb before somebody dies? Oh no, more people are dying, and my blight. That's like one of my main damage right now. All I have is a single advisor. I see. One single advisor by himself. To single lonely advisor. That's in our restart. Okay, cool. What's Ghoul do again? Deals to allies most HP 10% of their max HP and damage. All enemies take 100%, 50% of the damage dealt. A lot of words. And I also just take like a host for a little bit of damage. So just hit every single enemy on the map, so that's potentially good. Aw, man, it's look at that cooldown though. That's not good though. Look at that cooldown. Super slow. It is not attacking very fast. It does hit everybody though, which is good. So that means I want like a warrior or something to help him out then. Warrior. Minus 5% HP per second. Permanently. So yeah, because a warrior should have more max HP. So a warrior would probably work with him. Increasing their max HP by 5% per second. What if that works on bosses? Wouldn't that like annihilate the boss super quickly? Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. One good thing is this guy seems to have infinite range. I can kind of keep my distance. And that's also gonna probably be good for these range guys. Keep my distance from them. The old that is until I get such a big snake that I can't even dodge with it. I want the herbalist. I want to be healer. It sounds like it could potentially be good to healer. Spike me though. Okay. So how's it gonna go? Oh, the herbalist has has horrendous cooldown though, so that's kind of bad actually. It don't matter if they're good or not. If they're good, they're that crazy, dude. It's never gonna attack. Ooh, they about got annihilated. Because then he died from my pool. Okay. Hit the enemies a bit, but okay, it spawned a single orb. Did a lot of healing though. Wait, how does the herbalist work? Is it I know it spawns multiple orbs depending on how many enemy hit. Is it actually not that? Is it just the orb kills more depending on how much hits? I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. The problem is though it attacks too little thing. Like he's like full healing himself, but he attacks just so slow that he like that's like never healing anybody. Maybe 10 years before he heals. He'll probably like he may die before he gets too much done. So I don't know if it's that good, but I'll keep it for now. It's like something better to replace it. Okay. When an ally dies, all become vulnerable for some seconds. Honestly, I'm gonna take this because the reason why is I feel like so much time in this game, the problem I have is I have this like crazy like domino effect, right? Like lose one person, lose two, for all in like a few seconds. So this will actually like give me some time, especially for like shooter bleeds and stuff where like that kill like a bunch in a quick second. This would make it so you're only losing one in that thing. It kind of give you like a community frame, so you're not like losing everybody quickly in like a few seconds. That can like protect me a bit, which could be good. Okay. Keep my distance. So my ghoul can activate. They do like much damage though. Not too much damage. Let's just try to get something with more HP, max HP, that works with it. Oh, it activates so little though. It's still a sad thing. Also, I do want to check exactly how the herbalist works, because I think what exactly it says in this thing, but I forgot to check that. Completely forgot to check what it says. Oh, I lost somebody. Okay, yeah, so that's how it works. So you get this little like white box around you for like a bit. That's how it works. That's pretty long actually. That's got a decent amount of time. I feel like if I maxed it out, that'd like be pretty good actually. Do 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 do. Yeah, so what does it say? Deals 13 damage per second, 1 remedy orb once expires. Oh, so it doesn't make multiple, it just heals depending on how many hits it's done. Not very good because it's like 1 orb. This kind of reduces its impact of how much it's going to really be doing. So I want this adventure because I feel like this adventure might help this guy be better because adventure should. Though does explorer take first? Oh, this isn't even a warrior, it's a forcer, bro. I misread it. I misread it. I'm gonna sell it then for Stargazer. Stargazer, I feel like it's gonna do more damage. I'd rather a Stargazer then, honestly. At least it's got some range. It should do like some good damage and it homes and stuff. Man, I thought that was a warrior, so I took it literally thinking like, oh, it's a warrior, so it has more max HP, so it's gonna like help my gold do something. Oof, that was a bit too much damage there. Wait, one thing I didn't even think about though that I could take advantage of is if I lose a unit, I should start like just ramming the enemies now because like they can't do anything. I didn't even think about that. Since I'm invincible, I should just do as much collision damage as I can. I didn't even think about how that can do the case. So while the herbalist kind of sucks at healing very often, at least it like almost always full heals a unit because it gets so many hits off that the orb usually full heals. That's at least one good thing there. Even though it like rarely activates, at least it does a lot when it activates. Okay, I lost somebody, so just start like ramming into enemies. Oh, that's the last wave anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, light. Back there, visor, paladin. Shoot at the front, block everything. You need to be there to save everybody. And now I'm just getting necromancer as well. And just be safe, I'm gonna use some bit more of my money. Just make sure I don't die to the boss. Since I'm already below 5 anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so how's the curse guy gonna work? Who like decrease max HP? How's it gonna work against a boss then? Shouldn't that be crazy? Like, shouldn't it like be dying super quick? It says like 5% of its max HP per second or something. Like, shouldn't that be not like, being owned? Oh, there. Now it's gone. I need more gold. I'm struggling for gold. This wants to get another run that's struggling for gold because I don't got stuff to help with that. I've got like a lot of helpful gold things. Need to take more damage, attacks and bleed. Well, since I have 3 revenants, I'm probably gonna go for revenant. Gold heals. Mercenaries. Heroes have 4 times the chance of mercenary bonus to drop 2 gold on death. When down to your last units, they all take 666 instant. I'll take that. It's fine. Especially because like a lot of revenants you might want to use. A lot of them require you to lose people. For something to activate like Gravedigger and stuff. And you also like one of the revenants lets you revive people, so you'd be able to activate it more often. Plus, it kind of works good with the relic because you're not gonna like end up wasting damage. Because like if you lost multi-use at a time, you'd be wasting in damage. But because of the relic, you're guaranteed only gonna be losing 1 person at a time, which means you're not gonna be wasting damage. Which is nice. That is a nice thing. Awesome. Nice thing I have this paladin. This paladin's doing really nice right now, protecting me. Especially with all the visor and stuff. My paladin's being pretty nice right now. Keeping me alive better. Bump, ba-dum, ba-dum, bump. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Is there any stuff over here for my necromancer ladies? No. Go over here. Get rid of these guys slowly. And my guys are invincible right now. They ain't doing that. They're not doing any damage. They're taking like barely any damage on that level. Okay. Anything good? No. Go next round then. Oh, I keep forgetting. I want to see exactly how that unit works with the max HP, like what exactly it said. Make sure I wasn't reading anything wrong about it. And see how I want to see how it can affect bosses. Am I right about how it just defeats 5% of I want to make, because sometimes I misread units, so I want to make sure I get that one. So I wanted to read it, but I forgot to. Keep reading. Losing some HP. Ooh, that was a lot of HP there. I lost. Heal up more. Well, this should be a definite. That's definitely gonna be a full heal orb right there. How powerful that thing got. How many hits that thing was able to do. Oh, lost somebody there. I feel like the end isn't doing any damage. Like it says, like if a unit dies, it does damage. Or no, it isn't when a unit dies. Isn't it when you get to a last unit? That's why. Darn it, I forgot that's actually how it works. Oh no, it's when you're down to your last unit. Whoops. Okay, yeah, here's the thing that's tough. When an ally dies, builds a permanent grave on their place. Has a small aura. Goodbye, what? Like host? Nah, that's kind of working with the grave digger. Goodbye, dancer. Blight is in the back, yep. Swordsman, I'll get a swordsman actually. Put him here. Put him here so like that, because I think this guy's got more than the noble. He should have more max HP. So hopefully that'll make the ghoul better. Oh, I forgot to read about that unit again. I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting about it. I want to read exactly the thing, how that unit works. That curse unit. Heal up. My paladin's getting super low health. He's about to die. Can I get that full heal orb from the herbalist? Oh, it wasn't a full heal that time. Wasn't as much. Wasn't as huge of a heal. Wasn't that big of a heal. Kind of small this time. Ooh, I lost somebody there. Okay, just start running into enemies then use my invincibility. Take advantage of the invincibility. Ooh, I lost somebody there again. Luckily, each time a unit died though, at least I'm getting these graves, which is nice. Which is cool. So that's a cool little thing. They're not very big though, the sad part. They're kind of tiny. You know what the invincibility shield is also good for? These ranged enemies, because sometimes when you try to approach them, they'll start shooting you and they'll like kill multiple units before you get to them. Just make sure they can't. Just make sure you're definitely going to be able to get to them with only one unit die. You're not going to have to worry about multiple units die when they're trying to get to them. Which is nice. Good. It's good. Man, I need more money. My money is still so low. All of these graves, they can overlap though, which is sad. So it's gonna make it hard to cover the full map with them. Something good, please. Yeah. Something better. I would like. Contact. Nah. Trimmer. I want something better. Well, death effect isn't too bad. I'm thinking it activates some potentially pretty good stuff. bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum 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 bum bum bum. My damage is not very high for skill. The Revenants aren't seem to be very high damage right now. Oh, already lost somebody. Who was it? I don't know what this unit is. I don't remember unit positions too clearly. Except for like the ones that are very fun. So I'll remember like, okay, you know, there's ever certain ones that I don't always remember. Like, of course, Blights in the back, Talons in the front. That's the only one I really remember very well. I don't even remember the other ones super well. Try to leave the enemies in the grave. Many super buffing enemies. Look, it's going crazy there. What is it doing? Can it kill that thing? It keeps messing me up. What was it doing? It was like super shooting, like heals, or HP shields. Yeah, look at this, what the thing's doing. It's going crazy. You need to kill it before it keeps doing too much. It's being problematic there. It's messing with me. It's messing me up. Making too much HP shields. Which combined with the healer does make some real strong enemies, so I need to stop that. I need to stop that. Yeah, there's another one. Luckily that one died super quickly though, so they didn't have time to it died before it could get healed too much. Bum. I also want Gambler just so I get the Mercenary bonus, and so I'm gonna play some of these stuff I don't really care as much about. Or the Herbalist, honestly. Because I feel like it just don't activate. It activates too rarely to do much. It just don't got that much activation. Also, Toy Master. So I do tend to have like kind of smart build. So let me read what this guy does for a second. Where is he at, though? Acolyte. Curse 3 nearby enemies permanently with apathy. Curse reduces max HP by 5% per second. Let me think about how would that work? Let me take 1 second. Excuse me there for pausing for a few minutes. Had to check something real quick. Now, yeah, so this says 5% max HP per second. So that should like kill a boss pretty quickly, shouldn't it? Like, it'll just knock the boss down to like 5% of his HP after enough ticks. If that's how it works. Like, it should kill a boss quickly, shouldn't it? Especially if it's like permanent. Because it says it's permanent. What is the toy? Oh, that thing was like glitching there. What was the toy master doing? I guess because there's no enemies to attack, that's why. There's nothing for it to attack, so it's just kind of like in the corner for some reason. Bum bum bum. What was that purple aspect? Oh, it's probably like the Bane thing acting. It's probably from like the set chance for like enemies to drop stuff when on death curse effect. I think that was the Bane curse effect. That's probably what it was. Oh, who just died there? I'm gonna take advantage of my invincibility to hit the enemies. You know what that odd like death invincibility would kind of work with? It kind of works somewhat with like King, you know, since you're already killing King anyway, you know, you kill King, you know, get the money from it, the bullets, and while also getting invincibility activated, which will probably be way better once I finally get that invincibility maxed out, because right now it's still like 5 seconds, and it still feels like decently long, even at 5 seconds. Just imagine how crazy it'd be if it feels like even longer. I'm going to max this out. Cause like I saw down here the elite shooter, I was like, yep. I'm gonna go ahead, even though it cost me a lot of money, I'm gonna go ahead and max stuff out there. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. This way, I should be able to I should actually be able to kill it quicker. What I should be able to do is if I lose somebody, I'll just be able to like run right into them. I should be able to just do a bunch of contact damage super quick to the enemies. Like, I should be able to literally just run into the boss and contact damage it like crazy. Okay, now heal. Yeah, the boss already dead, dude. Relic shield's actually kind of crazy, dude, and it actually works with Acolyte, because Acolyte, you know, it'll eventually just kill the boss because the boss's max HP gets so low that it's like dies. It's like a regular enemy, but it takes time for to get all those ticks off to reduce the max HP low enough. Boom, lost relic shard. Each ally, when it dies, 15 seconds of like survivability. When ally dies, explodes. Our hive. A part of me is wondering, do I pivot? Because I'm gonna be honest, these revenants kinda sad when they come to damage. Part of me is like, I'm pivoting, dude. And I haven't really gotten a Revenant item. I've only gotten items that technically could be good for Revenants, but not Revenant specific items. I haven't gotten any items that are specifically Revenant only, so I'm gonna do it quick. I'm gonna pivot, dude. We already got kind of a Swarmer stuff going. I'm pivoting away from them. They kind of suck. Revenants kind of like, they got some good units, but the problem is they got some other units that are kind of weak. Like, their damage isn't that good. I think the only reason I'm doing okay right now is because Lost Relic Shard kind of carrying. Lost Relic Shard and other stuff for carrying. I feel like if it weren't for that, I feel like I wouldn't be doing that good. I probably would have died if it weren't for Lost Relic Shard making me survive so much longer. Because a lot of times the thing that kills me is just you lose like 5 units in like a few seconds. But Lost Relic Shard essentially stops that. It makes it so you can only lose one unit. You can only lose 1 unit at a time, and once a unit dies, you have a bunch of time to, heal everybody back up so you can't get that chain reaction of units dying. And you can also do a bunch of damage by just running into the enemies. So I think Lost Relic Shard, I cautiously skipped over it, think it'd be mid, like bad. But actually, Lost Relic Shard seems like a really good pick as just a good overall relic. And like, especially these like late in new games where it seems like you can just so quickly like lose all your snakes super fast. This makes it so you don't immediately lose all your damage from like one bad mistake. You actually have like some leeway. Because while losing a unit isn't good, you can still survive. If you lose like 4 units though, like that severely hampers your build. So only making it so you only lose 1 unit at a time is really good, especially for like builds that require time to build up. Like it requires, sitting in a wave for a bit before they have their damage. And so you need them not to die super quick. Lost Relic Shard will make it so that they don't immediately die and lose all their units before they can actually build up their strength. Like for example, that critter run that I had before was like, oh, they had so much good stuff with the Necromancer, but the problem is they require the Necromancer to have enough time to activate. Well, because I lost all my units immediately, it didn't have time to activate. The Lost Relic Shard makes it so I have like 15 seconds every time a unit dies. So that's actually kind of good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Slasher because once again, I pivoted away. We're not doing a Revenant build anymore. Revenant it wasn't working. Revenant just does not seem to be doing good for me. Seems to be kind of bad, honestly. It just seems not good. So now I need to just get more Swarmer units now. And maybe like invasive and hide, like get the invasive hide item or decoy or maybe hide for more damage. I need to get one of those now that I'm going Swarmer. And just more Swarmers as well. Paladin, I feel like the Paladin's making it so much more survivable right now. I feel like I'm taking so much less damage than I usually would, especially for like medium 5. Can Necromancer activate on? Does Necromancer activate on like the little critters that the purple guys spawn? Because if so, that's kind of fun. But I can't tell if it is or not. Where's the gold? Why is there a piece of gold? Where'd that come from? What was that? Oh, Shylock. Shylock's on. The curse effect from Shylock probably activated. That's why. That's why. That's what it is. That makes sense. What do I got? Nothing. Nothing bad. Nothing very good. Nothing amazing. I'm gonna save money once again because I really need money because I have no mercenaries or not much mercenaries or anything, so I really just need to save money so I can get more interest because I need interest to make up for the fact that I don't have any, like, I don't got that % chance to drop gold, nor do I have a cost right or anything, so my money has been severely hampered. Especially because I spent so much of it on the boss trying to, you know, make sure I had like max level raw artifacts for the shooter elite. That put me pretty far back on interest, which means I'm very far back on money. Man, Fracture would actually be kind of good with this run, considering it, because I have Lost Relic, which lets me just do contact damage for free because of all the invincibility. That means I can more easily just push enemies. I can easily push enemies into walls and stuff. Not really gonna do anything against bosses though. I guess that's the problem though. They're not that good, but it's something. Like, you know, if I have no other thing, if I don't have much other options, I should keep that in mind. If I get like some bad rolls, and all I have is like Fracture and maybe like Ballista or something, I can potentially go for Fracture instead of Ballista. Since, you know, we'll actually do something now that I have some things ready. Just push enemies into walls. Yeah, 15 seconds is way longer than it sounds. Like that, I'm pretty sure that, like, that's the reason why I never got Lost Relic Shark. 5, 10, 15 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually pretty long. Like, these 50 seconds like keeps lasting a whole wave or more. So you survive for a really long time. And if you have like 12 snakes, Lost Relic Shark actually kind of just gets better. Lost Relic Shark kind of gets better the farther you're in the game, the more new games, because the more new game, you have more snakes. And with longer snakes, each of these are going to be 15 seconds. So that's going to be like minutes, potentially, with your whole snake. And if you get that enemy, that guy who lets you revive units, and potentially every unit, if it's max level, that's even more. Unfortunately, it only revives everybody, though, if it's max level. Oh, I lost something there as well. My damage is still getting too low though. Like, Lost Relic Shark's starting to be not even enough anymore with how low my damage is the thing. I definitely need to pivot away from Revenant and get like really good, some really good critter damage going. My damage is too sad right now. This would have been good if I was still going for Revenants, but I'm not anymore. Contact damage inflicts DPS per second. It actually wouldn't be bad when you consider the fact that I'm contact damaging a lot of stuff, but the only really thing that matter on the bosses, and I'd rather Fracture would be better actually for that. Residence, AoE, evasive species there, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ah, super low money now though. Who do I like to replace? Also, actually I don't have merchant, dude. I have gambler, so I'm not even getting the interest. I didn't even realize this. I thought it was something else. Place Blight, it's not really doing that much. Place for Chromancer. I thought this was a merchant, so I thought I was getting interest. No wonder my money's so bad. I don't even have merchant for like extra interest and stuff. I wasn't even getting much of anything. Yeah, let me try to search then to get a merchant so I'm actually start getting the money I'm supposed to be getting then. Ghoul's doing like literally nothing, so get rid of it. Ghoul is just doing no damage anymore. Okay, finally. Okay, wait, I actually still have to sell first though. Finally, I actually got the merchant though. Do something now. And I got the gambler, so I get the mercenary bonus. So I'm gonna stay at this amount of money. Since it's not hard level, I don't need to keep re-rolling for more units. Now we can actually do something. So it seems evasive species doesn't activate for Coin Master. That arch didn't roll the 60% chance. I'll have to like do a few more levels to like truly confirm whether or not it does or does not work. Look at all the critters now though, with the double. With critters being doubled for like necromancer and stuff. Way more. So much more. It's amazing. It's a lot, because that's a lot of potential damage. Because even though the critters themselves might not be doing that much damage, with the sheer amount they will be. And every time they kill a unit, that's more critters. That's potentially 2 critters if I get lucky from the spawn. And like the necromancer doubles. There's like 2 critters each from each of these guys. 1 to 2 critters each. And these critters are getting more and more HP too, so... In fact, I'm pretty sure I got the item that gives them more HP, doesn't? Like, I didn't get the one that gives more damage, I got the one that gives more HP. So they're gonna, each of these are be hitting multiple times, so they're gonna survive a lot longer, which means I should be going into positive each time I kill a unit, because I'm not gonna be like, essentially my zombies aren't gonna be like all dying to kill one unit, so I'm actually losing zombies for each unit. I should actually potentially be going positive, because my zombies might still be alive after killing a unit, because they have +3, and then +3, because I actually have 4 swarmers, so I actually have +6, which on top of the 1 HP they already have, that should mean they have 7 hits. So they should be alive for a while. Should be alive for quite some time. Oh, so I actually never got invasive species up. I did hive instead. That's because I was like, I don't remember ever making a hive level 3. That's why, because I leveled the things wrong way. I'm gonna get invasive species level 3. Let me see. Yep, still only 1 Toy Master. Toy Master must be like not something in a way where it can be like doubled up, I guess. I just thought of an idea. What? So instead of having Paladin first, because I had Paladin first, so a Visor always targets him, because the Visor always targets. I'm pretty according to that point, a Visor should be targeting the first person if everybody has equal HP. So that's why I put Paladin at first for a Visor to hit. But what if I actually put Merchant first? Because Merchant, also, my command the game is lagging from all these critters. Oh my god, the game is oh my god, the game is tying with these mad critters I have on the screen right now. It is so upset. It is not happy. The game is. Huh. Error. WAN. Okay, it seems that if I do a critter build, that one item I've been insulting, the item that makes it so your critters explode instead of surviving, I might actually need that item. Even though I don't really like it because it kind of reduces the potential of your critters because they blow up, I might actually need it because it seems, without it, if I get critters with a lot of HP from, like, items and, like, the family bonus being at max, yeah, the game seems to not like that. It really did not like that I have that many critters on screen. It was really upset. But considering how late it is, considering the game literally crashed, that's probably the end of this video. Unfortunately, I did not beat the game. This new game 5's video. I probably could. That run was doing pretty well. There honestly was a chance it would have made it to the end, considering how much damage it was, how much survivability it had from Lost Relic Shard, that I now know is actually really good. But we'll never know because the game crashed. It did not like how many critters it was. Well, bye.